So what I'm about to show you is the best thing I've ever used to separate out the window shoppers from the serious prospects to generate high quality leads online. So stay tuned to find out exactly what I'm talking about. So you're a coach, consultant, or some other type of expert business owner, and I bet most of you watching this video either A, struggles to actually get new clients, or B, is working with clients who you really actually don't enjoy working with. So what you're about to learn is a method I've used to help me generate high quality leads online on autopilot. It's also helped me look like an expert who only works with a select few people rather than everyone. So I'm really looking to work with people who are the right fit for me. And it also pre-frames prospects on you and your services. So when it comes to the phone call, they're already 90% closed that you are the right fit for them. So let me know in the comments below if you currently have a problem like this, where you are either working with people who aren't the right fit for you, or if you are struggling to get new clients. And without any further ado, let's get into it. So to try and keep this video short for you, I'm just going to go over it in general, but I've also added a link in the description below where you can actually go download the full guide, which is a step-by-step guide for getting started and getting set up with a system like this. And also at the same time, it shows you how you can actually generate leads on autopilot to go into this type of funnel. So this type of system goes by a few names. You've got the sales attraction system, sales attraction funnel, you've got strategy call funnels, or the one that I actually like to use is the client acquisition call funnel. And the reason I like that one most is because that's exactly what it is in my eyes. It's about attracting clients and turning those prospects into clients through a step-by-step process, otherwise known as a funnel. So just to get into it, so this type of funnel that I'm going to talk about, what the whole purpose of this funnel is it is to actually drive qualified prospects from some type of organic or paid advertisement into this system, and then allows the system to automatically upsell them on the value of potentially booking a breakthrough call with you, and obviously in what benefits of that would be. However, what I would recommend is on the first page you actually send them to from the organic source, is that this page is obviously to persuade them on the value of the booking call, but also it's to pre-frame their mind that you are an expert who can help them at what they do. And to obviously do this, what you need to do is you need to provide as much value as you can. You need to provide social proof, because that's a massive thing when people are looking to who to work with. They want to know other people are getting great results from you before as well. And what you need to really do is you need to get into the head of where they are in that moment, and you need to help them answer the questions that they are literally thinking about in that moment in time. So this is where it really kind of comes into its own, where you need to know exactly who your client is and what type of problems you help them solve. So obviously by getting into the head, answering the type of questions that they're asking themselves in that moment. And also on this type of page, it's really important to have some type of FAQ, so any type of questions that you get asked a lot, because what you don't want is you don't want people getting to the phone call and then having to ask you all these type of generic questions, which takes away the opportunity for them to get their big breakthrough with you and for you to provide more value rather than just the mundane type of questions that might get asked. So on this first page is all about helping them obviously see the value in working with you, answering any type of questions they've got, and just pre-framing their mind that you are an expert at what you do, and that by working with you, you can actually help them solve the type of problems that they have. So once they've obviously read over that previous page and they're happy to go ahead and they do see the value in booking a call with you, obviously they will click a button, they would see your diary would pop up with the available time slots you have, and then you would get them to obviously register. But then what the important thing is, the next step for them is you obviously want to be making them jump through these steps and jump through these hoops all the time to make them sure that they're committed to working with you and they're not just looking for like a quick fix, but they're looking for a permanent solution. That's what the type of clients that you want to be attracting, people you can get great results for. So the next page is, I always put up some type of questionnaire, which has a couple of features. Number one, again, it's to pre-frame and pre-qualify this potential new client of yours, so that you're 100% only speaking with the people who are right for you, who are the type of clients that you actually love working with, who also value your services and are happy enough to pay for your expertise. So if this potential new prospect actually fails the questionnaire, what the system will do, what this funnel will do, it'll automatically cancel the call with you, so it frees up your time to speak with somebody else who is more qualified. But not only that, it then directs this person to a thank you page, and it explains to them why that the call's been cancelled and why maybe you aren't a good fit at the moment. But on this page, again, it's very important that you still provide some type of value for this person, so the person doesn't feel like they've gone through this sequence and then got nothing out at the end of it. Still provide value. Don't let them go away feeling that they haven't got anything from it. And of course, it's all about helping people. So maybe they just weren't at the correct stage on their journey to work with you, but that doesn't mean that you still can't provide some sort of value that will help them where they currently are. And maybe it's 3 months down the line, they might be at that right place where they can work with you or afford your services, and you want them to come back and be excited about now being the right fit for you. And any type of material, any type of value you can give them now to help them will only emphasize that you are still the right person for them to help them on their journey. But maybe now it's just not the best time for them to become a client of yours. So please remember to like and subscribe to the channel if you're finding this type of video is interesting or helping you on your journey. And obviously, like I say, I have got the free guide, which will obviously explain this in much more detail, which you can obviously use to get yourself set up with this type of funnel, so you can have high quality leads and pre-qualify them and pre-frame them into coming through your in booking a call with you. So they're in the right frame of mind and that they are your ideal client as well. So for those who are qualified, who do actually pass the questionnaire and get to the next stage, obviously what they're then taken to is a thank you page, where you obviously thank them for coming through the journey, coming through those steps, first booking the schedule with you, answering the questions on the questionnaire, and now on to this final page. So this page is all about getting them excited for the call and making sure that they are aware of what type of next steps will happen. So know what happens in between now and the call. And what I'd recommend is you give them some type of tasks to do, either watch a short video or read an article of yours, read the ebook, do a short course that you maybe have, and just obviously getting them to jump through this one more hoop, and to help them obviously again just to pre-frame their mind and to make you look like the expert in their eyes. So when it comes to the call, obviously it goes a lot smoother and easier. And obviously the reason why we're kind of doing all this in the first place is because we want to make them jump through a few hoops to show that they are serious about working with you. But not only that, all these tasks give you an opportunity to reinforce your expertise and to be seen as even more of an expert in their eyes. So once they do end up speaking with you on the phone call, they have already consumed a lot of content of yours that, which has been designed to specifically pre-frame their mind to help them overcome fears of maybe receiving help and support, because some people they don't actually like receiving help and support. It's like fear of theirs. And so the consuming of the content as well just makes them feel so much more confident in your abilities and in that you can help them. So the more content you have out there, the better that they will feel comfortable when it comes to speaking to you. And a lot of their fears will already be gone because they already understand that you know what you're talking about, that you are an expert at this section, to help them with the problem that they specifically have. And all that really comes down to at this point is for you just to kind of get them to close the deal, really. So this type of funnel obviously is a fully automated funnel which brings in leads and presents you with high quality, high qualified, highly eager and highly motivated clients at the other end, ready to take action and to receive your help. And all that's there for you to do really is just to help them across the finish line. And the beauty about these type of systems is that, like I say, it is fully automated. It's a step-by-step process, which you can refine, which you can tweak, which you can analyze. And it massively frees up your time to do all this as well, because otherwise you would actually be maybe potentially having to speak to these people on the phone, answer all these questions, try to persuade them that you are an expert at what you do. Whereas with a system like this, the system is designed specifically to do all that for you. It's specifically designed to bring people into that first page and to persuade them on that first page. Maybe it's by giving them some type of opt-in or ebook, and some type of video course that they've got for free, something of value to them. Again, just making you look like the expert. And then once they kind of or have opted into that maybe, or received that, the next page is all about getting them to schedule a call with you, to book a call, then the questionnaire, and then obviously the thank you page at the end. But each step has a specific purpose, and across the entire type of funnel, it's all designed to make you look like the expert and to make them feel so much more confident that you are the right fit for them, and that obviously they are the right fit for you as well, because we don't want you working with clients who you don't enjoy working with, because that's not how we obviously make a successful business. So leave a comment below if you've had any experience with any type of funnel like this or any type of system like this, or maybe you do have a diary currently, and because obviously a lot of people do have a diary online, but they don't actually use a funnel like this to pre-qualify, to pre-frame, to persuade people, and they will end up just getting their diary filled with a bunch of people who aren't a good fit. which is obviously exactly what we don't want to happen with you, especially not if you are looking to sell a high-end program, and maybe £3,000, £4,000, £5,000 per program that goes that way. You only want to be spending time with people who actually are happy to spend that type of investment. So let me know in the comments below if you currently have got an online diary, if you're thinking about maybe switching over to this type of system or trying it yourself, or and like I said, feel free to go and download that ebook as well. Well, it's not so much of an ebook, more of a guide that will help you actually get set up on this process. So now you know a simple step to help you fully automate and to pre-qualify part of your lead generation and have much better predictable results because of this. And as I mentioned at the start of the videos, I've got that free guide where you can actually go and get started designing your own funnel like this. And I also go into how you can use certain types of organic marketing methods and also run Facebook ads to help drive traffic into this funnel. And trust me, this is honestly the best way that I found to generate high quality leads on autopilot when combined with Facebook ads, because Facebook ads obviously does all the work for us. It's driving the traffic into the funnel, and then the funnel's doing all the pre-qualifying and the pre-framing and the persuading work for us. So all I have to do on a phone call is just kind of answer any final questions people have and let them know the price that is to work for me, and pretty much get them signed up. It becomes that much easier, that much quicker. It's a very slick process. So let's say feel free to head over there, just click the link below to head over and get that right now. So if you have found this video valuable, please feel free to share it with anyone else you know who maybe is a coach, consultant, or any type of expert out there. And also remember to come join me over on my Facebook community as well. I'll pop the link below for that as well. And we talk about topics like this and other type of topics when it comes to online marketing, created sales funnels, and obviously just helping in general experts kind of grow their businesses through using online. But the ultimate goal for me and for the type of clients that I love working with is the freedom lifestyle, be able to do what you do anywhere in the world. And one thing, obviously, with this type of funnel that allows you to do this funnel allows you to target anyone in the world, and it allows you to, enjoy your life whilst the system is bringing in these type of perfect clients that you want to be working with. So like I say, feel free to come over and join me on Facebook as well. Have a little chat there, connect. Even if you do just want to have a quick chat, more than happy to do that. So next Tuesday, I'm going to be talking about some things that you really should be thinking about before you ever actually start a Facebook ad. So make sure that if you haven't subscribed yet, you do hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell, so obviously you're notified when that next video comes out. But until then, it's been great speaking. So I'll see you next Tuesday.